just beside myself at the audacity, the hubris of him.
It's unparalleled. I mean, and he particularly, I mean, there's a lot of individuals in this administration that bother me. He bothers me because he so calmly and coolly will try to look you in the eye or look you in the face and completely tell an untruth, a lie, as you said. And that's an absurd one right there. You know, the last time that I asked him questions previously, he was saying how there were no real problems at the border. And behind him, we had videos of all the activities of the children that were getting hurt, of the children trying to get across, of literally individuals throwing children across the border. The reason that he says there are less problems now is because they're just letting them flow through the port of entry. Let's understand something. Illegal is illegal. And this is illegal. You have to go through a process to immigrate into the United States of America. These folks are not, they're just letting them in. So they're saying it's better. It's not better. It's actually worse than ever.
Yeah, well, Congressman Matt Gaetz, your colleague, was just absolutely going off on this, and I loved it. This is what he said. Listen to this.
Congressman, I disagree with everything you have said.
But you can disagree all you want, but what you won't provide is any number. And when you sit there and just kind of ostensibly disagree without any facts, it shows people what the real gig is. The Mexican government is captive to the cartels. They are doing the bidding of the cartels, and based on your response today, so are you.
And what's even worse is he was bluntly asked, what about like the 150 or 140 known terrorists that came through our border? What's the status on them? They had no answer.
No answer, and no answer to the ones that are the gotaways. And understand something. We only know the terrorists that have been caught. We don't know the ones that have snuck through. They're throughout all of our country. And I don't want folks to think because they live in another state, they don't live in Texas or they don't live in Arizona, that it's not affecting them, because it is. It is affecting the whole country, and it's going to be problematic for the whole country. Cartels have moved into the United States of America now. They're operating businesses, they're extorting. They're doing all that they've done in Mexico. You know what's real interesting? I don't know if everybody noticed, but Europe, the European Union has said that, you know, you just can't go into Europe anymore with a passport, that you're going to need to get a visa, and they're going to try to expedite it and make it quick, because Europe is trying to shore up their borders. As bad as Mexico is, they have stronger borders right now than the United States of America. This is unheard of. And as I said at the hearing, Ronald Reagan said, a nation without borders is not a nation.
Right.
We can't go on like this.
But
that's why I asked Secretary Mayorkas. I said, I'm asking you to resign right now. Will you? And he said no. And then I asked him, no, I didn't ask him. I told him, then you need to be impeached. And he does.
Yeah, I happen to agree with you. I think anybody who's this bad at their job, I mean, if it wasn't him, I mean, you pick one of the other cabinet secretaries. They're doing an equally poor job. It just doesn't cost American lives. Congressman Jeff Van Drew, appreciate you fighting for this.
Always. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. All right, straight ahead, even before today's plea deal drama for Hunter